Hello, friends. I just wanted to talk really quickly about kind of what people call wet look eye makeup. So, I really love a kind of almost glossy, wet looking eyelid, but I also obviously understand that the only way you're going to get a truly wet look glossy eyelid is with actual liquidy, glossy, well, literally eye glosses. I am not up for that. I don't like wearing anything that's like sticky or greasy or actually shiny on my eyes. What I want is a really fine micro glitter that just looks like a pretty glitter most of the time, and then occasionally will look like it's actually wet in certain lights. So obviously I started where everyone seems to start, which is with the Urban Decay Moondust, and this is the Space Cowboy version. So this, as you can see, is really reflective. It's really pretty. But I got this thinking this would be the only thing I needed. I was only going to be interested in this one colour because it's going to look quite natural. And then when it arrived, I have to say I didn't really love it. So the reason I don't love this is because it has quite an orange colour tone to the actual powder inside it. It has a silver shifting glitter, very very fine, which is beautiful, but it just doesn't particularly suit me. It's the kind of thing that if I wore it with, for instance, a full face of makeup with eyeliner and with mascara, or maybe with a smoky eye, it's going to look amazing. But just on my skin, when I'm wearing it the way I want to wear a kind of wet look glitter, I just want to wear it on its own with a clear mascara or with just kind of a black mascara to make my eyelashes look a bit more curly and nice. But I just don't want anything else. I'm not going to wear eyeliner. I'm not going to smoke out my eyes. I just want it for looking kind of natural. So this one wasn't my favourite, and therefore I bought some other things to try, and I thought I would report back on what I've got because this was my kind of birthday present this month. I'd already bought this one for myself, and then my husband gave me some money to buy some more cool glittery stuff. And he is loving me with glittery eyes as well, so you know it's worked out well. So if we want to look at Space Cowboy, the Urban Decay Moondust, it's it's really really pretty, and of course, like I said, this is one of those things where it does just look like glitter unless you're in a very specific light. I'm just trying to see like what's going to pick up the best. But there's a definite obvious colour here that I hope you'll be able to see. So you can see it's slightly yellow. It's got this kind of, on me, it goes like this kind of slightly strange yellowy colour, and I have to say I don't love it. I do love the sparkle, but I don't love the colour that's on my skin. I think it looks a bit, it's reminding me of, what am I thinking of here? Like a kind of a smoker's finger. That's the colour I'm thinking of. So I didn't love Moondust, and I was thinking, right, let's try something else. So I bought a few things, and I thought it'd be fun to do comparisons. This is one of the ones that I got. This is a L'Oreal Paris Crushed Foil Metallic. And this is in, let's see, what does it say? Diamond Dust. That's what this is. This is Diamond Dust. So this has a bit of a kind of rose goldy colour about it. Like a really kind of a slightly mauvey rose gold. And it's kind of hard to see it, but it actually has a ever so slight green shift in some of the silver. But at the same time, this one really does look quite natural on my eyelids. So this is slightly different to Moondust in that this has a matte powder, a matte coloured base powder, whereas this has a sort of nude coloured metallic base powder. And I think that that actually works quite well if you want something glittery. It's got a lot of fallout, unfortunately, but it's actually a really effective kind of wet look because it's got that extra metallic. But if you really sheer it out, it's not too, which is how I wear it, it's not too obvious that you're wearing a metallic, but it does look very shiny and very pretty. So I am so happy with this one. I think it's really beautiful. And again, like it really, really catches the light really nicely. So I'm loving that one and I'm really happy I got that. Let's put these over in this corner for now. I'm just trying to clean my fingers off each time I'm doing this. So then the other one I've got, and this has kind of become my everyday if I want glittery. This is Elf. So another really beautiful, affordable option. This is Fine as Fleck. Fine as Fleck glitter eyeshadow, and this is White Hot. So this is truly a nude base with a very fine glitter in it. I am really digging this one because I think it is the most natural and the easiest to wear, because when this is on my skin, it has a silver glitter and it's very subtle. Can you see? It's got a lovely silver glitter. It's got a lovely, easy going kind of wet look, transparent wet look, which I think is what some people find with the Space Cowboy. But unfortunately for me, the Space Cowboy just really, it's not nude enough, like, or it's too nude. On darker skin, I think I would absolutely love Space Cowboy. But for this, I think this Elf is so pretty. Like, I just think it's got such an easygoing sparkle to it. And on the eyes, this just looks so, so pretty. So this one I have been wearing loads and I'm really, really digging it. You can tell I'm not used to doing videos in this particular orientation or with like this. But yeah, Elf, I am really digging that one. So I'm going to move over to my other hand for this, even though, please forgive me, I've got a lot of stuff all over my hands right now. Let's talk about some other things that I've tried. So I have a few things from Sheglam, and I'm probably going to be ordering some more stuff from Sheglam, so I'll be able to do a second one of these videos to show you some more glitters. But these are their Jelly Wow eyeshadow pops. Now, basically, these are a liquid eyeshadow. They are very similar to the ones you normally get with like a doe foot applicator, but these are just in little pots. Now, just for the sake of not making a massive mess, I have left the top on these, but I will peel them to show you. So I got 3 of them actually. The gold one I got was useless and rubbish. I didn't like it. But I've got 2 here. I've got Delirious and Rose Disco. So Rose Disco, as you can see, is like a rose gold glitter, and Delirious is actually a kind of turquoisey blue colour. So let's have a look at this one first. It's messy, I have to say. It's not my favourite. I have already made a mess. It's definitely not my favourite in terms of the kind of delivery system. As you can see, it's all over here. So it's a bit messy, but it does look great. And having worn this one to work, it really lasted pretty well. So I'm just going to take a bit on my finger, and then I'm going to move this so I don't make an absolute mess. So if we have a look at my hand here, this is a big hunking bit of it. Too much probably. So as you can see, properly rose gold, but it has multicolored glitter, which means it really catches the light. It's really dramatic. But I like to wear these kind of things totally sheared out. So again, you're getting more of a wet look, and this works really well. It's so pretty. There's something kind of magical about the fact that you get lots of different color shifts in this. So as you can see, if you just kind of flatten it out, it's got a lovely rose gold look. But once you get it into the light, it's got blue, it's got gold, it's got green, it's got white glitter. It's so pretty. And a kind of purpley one all the colours, and it just is a really, really fun one to wear. And because it's more of a rose gold with more of a pinky tone, it just works better for me than this kind of yellow one that I get in the Moondust, in the Space Cowboy. But it's gorgeous. So this lasted really nicely. It looks really beautiful on. I'm really, really happy with it. And then the other pot I have, I won't leave them upside down for too long because I don't know how much they're going to go everywhere. So this one, Delirious. This is so cool. I mean, so here we go, as you can see. You can already see that it's got a kind of blue glitter in here, and I think the blue is really what comes across once it's on. It's so messy though. So it's incredibly cool, really pretty. They have like a thing of someone like, yeah, it does feel like a jelly when you do that. Bop, 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 bop. You see, you just take a little bit off. You can see where my fingerprint is there. If I take a bigger swatch, and then I'll put my hand back in. So this is the Delicious Rose Gold one. This is Delirious. Now that is a shiny. This doesn't really have, this is like a sheer gel with the glitter. So you don't really get much in the way of a colour payoff in any other way. So again, if I just sheer this out, then you just end up with a fantastic blue shifting wet look glitter. It's so good. I really am very happy with these. There was no irritation on my eyes. There was nothing kind of bothersome going on. It's just, they just look great. They're really, really pretty, and I'm really happy with these. So the Sheglam from Shein, the Jelly Wow pots, with the exception of the one that's like a gold colour, which doesn't really have any glitter in it. It just looks like a metallic. I think that these are both really, really good. And then the last things I've got that I absolutely love, my husband really loves these as well. He's just loving all these kind of glittery colours. These are some more e.l.f. products. So these are, let's see what they're actually called. These are the Duochrome liquid eyeshadows. So we've got Venus Envy and Cyberpink. And you can probably already guess, you know, the kind of colours you're going to get here. Let's start with Cyberpink. So Cyberpink, I mean, these are really good. I don't think these last quite as long on the eye without creasing as the Jelly Wow ones did, but they're both pretty good considering. They're pretty firm once they're on. So this is Cyberpink, and it is crazy. Look at that. I mean, it's amazing, almost neon. It's got a kind of orange tinted rose gold where I'm sitting, but when it catches the light, full pink. And of course, I should get that everywhere. Like I said, with all of these, for a wet look, what I'm doing is just shearing them out. And then you end up just with this incredibly fine pink glitter. It looks so lovely on the skin. And as you see, like just in a more regular light, it still is really glittery and beautiful. But in certain lights, really mirror, shiny, amazing. So I really am really digging that one. It's nice to have a pink. But this, guys, Venus Envy, oh my goodness. This, when you put it on thick, it almost looks silver, and it's absolutely blindingly bright, like a white silver, almost like a platinum. So there it is. Oh, it's so cool. This has pink and green tones, but I think it's the green that really comes out once you shear it out. So it's just blindingly cool in the light. Let's go full sheer. Oh my goodness, like an absolute mirror with just a bit of a hint of a green shift. So really shearing it out, absolutely magical, so pretty. I'm loving it. So you can in here, I guess because it's next to the blue tinted one, This is looking more and more silver, but in reality, it definitely has a bit of a green shift. But these are just, in fact, I wonder if you can see more. Oh, it's coming out slightly pink here, but it's magical. Really shiny, really beautiful. So I am so happy with these. The only one that I don't really like, genuinely, is this guy. So Moondust is the one that I'm like, I mean, I'll put it away somewhere because I do. I mean, it's got a beautiful shift. Obviously, it's really pretty, lovely glitter. But this one, not my favorite. These are my favorites. I think they're really, really good. So let's turn these over for a little bit and hope that they don't get too messy. So we've got the Jelly Wow Eyeshadow Pop Gels from Shein in Delirious and Rose Disco. We've got the e.l.f. Duochrome liquid eyeshadows in Cyberpink and Venus Envy. And then we've got the e.l.f. Fine as Fleck glitter eyeshadow in White Hot. And the L'Oreal Crushed Foil metallic eyeshadow in Diamond Dust. And these are my favourites. As you can see, they are all incredibly beautiful and sparkly. They are all so pretty and easy to wear. And yeah, I mean, obviously you're going to get an even more hardcore shine from things that are liquid. But in terms of just wearing for a natural look, these are my kind of more dramatic, more fun things. These are the two that I wear to work. So if I want to, I mean, to be honest, I can wear any of these to work, but just on a daily, for something that kind of is incredibly kind of natural with just a little hint of being a mirror shiny effect, the e.l.f. is just fantastic. But for something a little bit more dramatic and even more shiny, then the crushed foil is really good. But yeah, I hope that this was of interest to you if you've been looking for UK and affordable kind of wet look glittery eyeshadows. I think that these are really affordable, really fun, and relatively easy to get hold of. I mean, obviously, if you're in the UK, you have to order these from Shein, so they come, I think, from China. But none of them have irritated my skin. They've all lasted really well. Obviously, I get a bit of creasing with these. I always do. I've got oily eyelids, but these are actually really impressive, and I couldn't believe how well these kept themselves together, considering they're little like £4 ones. I think these are maybe about £6 or £7. They're such fun. So yeah, that's my little birthday review of my fun stuff that I've got. And I'll chuck this one in here just for, you know, because this is where it started. It's not my favourite. So anyway, let me know what your favourite kind of wet look glittery eyes are. And let me know if you've got any of these, if you've tried them, how you get on with them. And yeah, I hope you are all having fun in a beautiful glittery world the way that I am. All right, bye guys.